Look at the new me, fate pursuing me. I can feel the energy in the air. It feel like I'm supposed to be here.
Everywhere I go, I'm getting so much love from fans to stars. Everyone saying how they can't wait for the OP. And I'm gonna blow, they believe in me. Feel so good in what you do. Help somebody else get through. That's why I do the best I can, because I know how blessed I am. I'm so high, I can touch the sky. I know it's my time, and it's now or never. Shine so bright, I light the night, and it feels so right. Ain't nothing better.
A fool if I take it all for granted. A smart man if I keep my feet planted to the earth. Cause the people that hurt can understand it. You speaking outlandish, I'ma show you how to make it all work. Another planet, it's a short-term goal for me. A record soul for me, it's just more of me in your ear. For you to hear Kendrick persevere. Defenses, I feel relentless. Ambition with a clear vision. Taking off, I ain't taking off these pistons. I'm taking off on the enemy. Your distance came across me. How much it'll cost me to get you out my business. I said a planet, it's a short-term goal. No sky is the limit. I'm past that, now past that. Award not 1 but 4 times 2 plus yours.
I see myself performing now.
K-Dot.
Sold out shows where the room is packed. Sitting at the Grammys winning 5 awards. See myself on big billboards. Traveling around the world with endorsement deals. Can't imagine how it feels. That's why I'm smiling every day, because my dream ain't far away. I'm so high, I can touch the sky. I know it's my time, and it's now or never. Shine so bright, I light the night, and it feels so right. Ain't nothing better.
You looking at me and you tell me I'm blessed. Calculated my steps, my heart, my breath. Breathe lungs of a victory, and vividly you see me when I'm at my best. My worst, this verse dedicated to the days that I slept with a curse. Research my paid dues, I'm reimbursed. I burst in the crowd with a voice and a crown. I'm a king on the prowl, and I see mama smile. And a vow I'ma take that I'll never break. You can break bread with me now. We can all take a bow on the edge of the pedestal and scream out loud that we made it off the avenue and walk that mile. In the darkness, I often sit back and get lost in the rap that I wrote. When you told me that it spoke to your soul, I was talking to you. I was walking it through every ghetto. Tell success, hello, we here.
And I'm so happy I cry, cause I can't believe all the things I ever wanted are finally happening for me. And it's so surreal that I almost feel that any minute I could wake up from this fantasy. When you pray so hard and you've come so far, and you know that it's the time for you to leave your mark. And I'm gonna do it. Watch me. I'm so high, I can touch the sky. I know it's my time, and it's now or never. Shine so bright, I light the night, and it feels so right.
Throw your hands in the air right now, man. Feel it right here. Scott Storch. Yeah, Khaled, I see you. Showbiz, born law. Yeah. Yo. I don't give a fuck about your faults or mishaps. We from the Bronx, New York, things happen. Kids clapping, love to spark the place. Half the cats in the squad got a scar on their face. It's a cold world and this is ice. Half a meal for the charm, brother, this is life. Got the phantom in front of the building, Trinity, yeah. 10 years been legit, they still figure me bad. As a young, was too much to cope with. Why you think the BX nickname it Cook? Should have been called, or maybe I did it all, I put the pieces to the puzzle. Just as long, I knew me and my people was gonna bubble. Came out the gate on some flojo. Back brother with the logo kid. Said my don't dance, we just pull up our pants and do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back. Come on, I said my don't dance, we just pull up our pants and do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back, come on.
Hard to the easy, into the wizard. My arms stay breezy, stay fizz. I got a date at 8, I'm in the 740 fizz. And I just bought a bike so I can ride till I with a matching jacket. About to cop me a mansion. My squad in the club, but you know they not dancing. We gangsta and gangsters don't dance with boogie, so never mind how we got here with.
The first round of the Eastern Conference Playoffs. The Atlanta Hawks have showed up hungry and determined to fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs. Will they be able to break the stalemate and come out on top against the New York Knicks? Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Quarterfinals. We're all tied at 1-1. If the first 2 games have been any indication, we should be in for a great series. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. And now, the New York Knicks starters. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Towns, and it's Hart in at the 4. And for Atlanta, Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with C.J. McCollum, and it's Daniels in at the small forward position. Take a look at the Hawks. Well, they got to be happy with how this series started. Splitting the first 2 games, now here they are at home.
Yeah, as the lower seed, you just want one of those first 2. Now, they've stolen home court advantage and are in a pretty good position in this series. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Brunson, a career 40% three-point shooter. Man, that shot is reliable.
A 3 from McCollum. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Brunson. Good D by McCollum. Here's Atlanta. They won their last game Monday night.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Bangs home the trifecta.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Johnson, the pass to Alexander-Walker. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Lights out here, right out of the gate for a perfect 4-4 from the floor.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. Well, Coach had nothing but praise for Jalen Brunson, and he said he spent a lot of time watching Jalen. His words were, it's not easy for a player his size to dominate like he does. It speaks to his drive and his ability to outthink his opponents. Coach holds Brunson in high regard. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Johnson with it. Now defended by McCollum. Hart outside. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him.
Big Cat says, take that.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Daniels. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum. Daniels has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Hawks. Now Brunson. Driving inside. Lays it up off the glass. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
Boy, love the assertiveness and commitment from Brunson going to the rack.
For Atlanta, they've gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. From outside the arc. Rebounded by McCollum.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Towns. Atlanta with the rebound.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Hawks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Down by 12. Down low. And Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
For Atlanta, they've gone 8 of 8. What a hot start for them. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. In the corner, it's Bridges. Johnson with the block.
Phenomenal rim protection right there by Johnson. This is the kind of defense this team is starting to expect from him. And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Knicks trail by 14. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
defense, the Hawks. They lead by 14. It's stolen by Johnson. Pushing it up. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Lethal in transition. Johnson is an elite athlete.
For New York, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Outside, Towns. No good on the triple. The Hawks leading by 16. Here's McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And here's Brunson. He has 5. Anunoby outside. Brunson the pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Towns has gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far. McCollum kicks to Okongwu. Here's Alexander Walker. Buries the long-range jumper. Alexander Walker's got 11 points.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Bridges, no one around him. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And the Hawks with possession. 19-point game. Here's McCollum. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
They are on fire, just in a great groove here early on.
Hart outside. To Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. It's in. It's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the Hawks. They have a 19-point lead. Shoots over Brunson. No good off the front iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Daniels with the steal. The Hawks leading by 19 points. Shot from the wing. Again, McCollum missing. For New York, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Pass to Brunson. Anunoby outside. Some nice passing by New York here. For 3. Rebounded by McCollum. Anunoby against Daniel. Shoots over Anunoby. And they'll get another chance. McCollum. Atlanta again missing. Knicks trailed by 19. Here's Bridges. Johnson with the block.
Perfect timing on that rejection by Johnson, an active defender with great instinct.
And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Daniels has got his 3rd bucket of the night. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Some changes. Jacques Landale comes in for Okongwu. And Kuminga's subbed in for C.J. McCollum. The Knicks also changing it up. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Andrew Shamet comes in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Knicks trail by 21. Johnson with it. He has 7. Anunoby finds Brunson. It's stolen by Johnson. Alexander Walker with the ball. Brunson picks him up. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
From 20 feet out. Knicks with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Brunson the pass to McBride. It's good.
Nice dime by Jalen Brunson there. He's all about getting his team involved.
The Hawks leading by 21. Here's Alexander Walker. No good. That's the first shot from the floor he's missed. 5 for 6. Johnson, that's for 2. Good D by Anunoby. Knicks shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Knicks trailed by 19. Here's McBride. Pass to Shamet. Bobbed up there for Robinson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Tell you what, I can't think of a more menacing lob threat than Robinson. He's big, he's got nice bounce, and he's physical. An ideal finisher on that play.
And the Hawks with possession here. Alexander Walker on the wing. Brunson covering. Now Alexander Walker. Over Brunson. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Shamet with it. Kuminga picks him up. Brunson outside. Here's McBride. Drains the three-pointer. McBride's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Here's Alexander Walker. They can't stop the run with that one. Knicks trail by 14. Brunson outside. Robinson up top. Back to Brunson. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
When he gets near the basket, Brunson can do some major damage.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Atlanta making some changes. Zachary Rizachet's checked in for Jalen Johnson. Kisper comes in for Daniel. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then for the Knicks, Jeremy Sohan's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. The Hawks leading by 12. Now Vincent shoots over Alvarado. The Hawks again can't hit.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Here's Vincent. 1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Here's McBride, defended by Kisper. Sohan. Alvarado passes to Shamet. Back to Alvarado. Offline with his 3.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
There's Kuminga. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Here's Alvarado, defended by Kisper. Shamet on the wing. Unloads from 13. Landale grabs the miss. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the first. It's rebounded by New York.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Right wing. Here's Sohan. And the 3 off target. Atlanta leading by 10. Here's Kuminga. Driving. Oh, wow, man.
And how about the rim rattler from Kuminga, really showing off the bounce there.
Knicks on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Sohan. Fires from 14. No good on that one. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And here is Kispert. Over McBride. Kispert, no good. Knicks trail by 12. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now, Sohan, guarded by Rizachet. Lots of room. Connects, the jumper drops.
Oh, great ball movement there.
There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. From about 19 feet, again the Hawks score. There's 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Alvarado. Here's Shamet. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Shamet's got 5.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
And so it's Atlanta, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
We've got C.J. McCollum. Kuminga out there with Jock Landale. Then it's Corey Kispert. And it's Rizachet in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Landale. Releases from 15, and that one's good.
Ricochet has everything you need to be a great mid-range shooter and stays on balance, can rise above defenders, and has that high release point. He's got the total package.
And so here is New York after the basket by Atlanta. Here's Alvarado. Ricochet with the steal. And oh, here we go. Ricochet's got it. The fast break chance. He gets it in there. Ricochet's got 4 points this quarter.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Knicks trail by 11. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Towns, and the count by Towns.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Ricochet. Kispert on the wing. Over McBride. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Knicks shooting so far very efficient. All around. About 55%. For the three. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Landale. The Hawks again can't hit.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Pass to Landale. Here's Kuminga going inside, and Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, get out of his way. Kuminga so explosive on the attack.
Knicks trail by 6. Outside, Towns. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Here's Ricochet. And he banks in the layup. Ricochet has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Alvarado with it. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Towns. In the corner. Shamet with it. That 3 off the mark. Atlanta leading by 5. Puts it up. It's a hand on it.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Knicks making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Back to Towns. Pass to McBride. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. McBride's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Knicks.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Hawks making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for New York. The Hawks leading by 4. Here's Landale. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Brunson after the basket by Atlanta, and he makes that one.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
So it's Atlanta now. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Here's Kuminga. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Here's Brunson driving to the basket. And Brunson throws it down.
We're seeing another decisive performance from Brunson. He's absolutely controlling the pace of this game.
And so McCollum will bring it up for Atlanta. 4-point game. Here's Resolute. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists in the game.
Assistance by C.J. McCollum.
New York's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. And it's Brunson missing.
I'm shocked that he didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the dunk by Resolute.
And as he gets more experience in the league, Resolute will improve the attack.
And so here is New York. And here's Clarkson. Still without a basket. Robinson passes to Clarkson. And the shot goes in.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Atlanta leading by 6. From the baseline. That's good from Johnson on the assist by McCollum. 8 points for Johnson.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Clarkson. Robinson a screen on Kuminga. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Atlanta's gotten on a roll from three-point land. They've been flawless. 6 for 6 tonight. Johnson gets the bucket.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Knicks trail by 10. Clarkson outside. To the paint. Here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down.
Throwing it down. Oh, Robinson was fully committed on that one.
Hawks shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Here's Kuminga. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Now McBride. He's got 13. Clarkson outside. And he goes in for the dunk.
And this is what you like. I mean, Clarkson using that tight handle of his to create space.
Atlanta leading by 6. It's McCollum with the drive. Lays it up and makes it in. McCollum's got 9. New York's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. It's Brunson at point-blank range.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Johnson outside. Over Towns. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Assist goes to C.J. McCollum.
Knicks trail by 8. From deep, Brunson. Pass to Clarkson. Teardrop shot, and the layup is up and in. Clarkson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
And Atlanta has possession. Here's Landale. Over Robinson. And Atlanta again with the bucket. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And pushing it up. Here's New York. Here's Brunson. Brunson, hard finish inside.
Look, we know all players put a lot of work in the weight room, but Brunson certainly at the top of the list and uses that strength to shield off defenders really well.
The Hawks leading by 4. Hawks passing it around. Johnson for three. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
And so it's New York with it. Brunson outside. Inside, here's Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Here's McCollum. He's got 9. Pass to Rizichet. Here's Kuminga. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
Elevating like a rocket booster. Clarkson likes to get into the paint and finish at the rim.
Atlanta's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And it's McCollum off the drive. Yep, that one goes in there. McCollum's got 4 points in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Clarkson following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Clarkson bounce pass. And here's Brunson outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brunson's got 20 points.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. And yes, it's good.
Doesn't quite have the height, but boy, does McCollum have the heart. He's a relentless finisher in traffic.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. For the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Jock Landale. Daniels comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Rizichet. The Knicks also changing it up. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Towns. OG Anunoby comes in for Clarkson. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Miles McBride.
Your classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times. A valuable piece for this team.
Now, here's Hart. Still scoreless. There's the triple. And they recover it. Here's Brunson. And it's Daniels with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 8. Takes a 3. And the 3 ball is good. Daniels has got 11.
It seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from 3-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game.
And it's sent back by Okongwu. Atlanta's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. And that one's good. Daniels.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Here's Brunson following the 3 by Atlanta. He had a nice open look right there. He's got 8.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Cullen passes to Alexander Walker. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And the Hawks lead by 11.
This offense just continues to impress.
Yeah, getting hotter and hotter. They're really cooking now. Actually cooking with gas, and you know what kind of heat that is. Fire!
And the Knicks with possession here. Following the bucket by the Hawks. And Brunson gets it to go.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Atlanta's going to sublime 4 of 4 from 3-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. And no good as it rattles out. Knicks trail by 9. .54 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Major force from Mikal Bridges there.
Here's McCollum. 14 points for him. Daniels from outside. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
Brunson up top. Defended by Alexander Walker. Brunson kicks to Bridges. Launches it. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Bridges showing you the range right there.
The Hawks leading by 7. On the corner, in Atlanta again with the bucket.
He's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
The Knicks shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Brunson with a clean look, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
There's 14 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's McCollum. Again, the Hawks score.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
Now here's Brunson. Oh, he gets it to go. Wow.
It counts.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Hawks. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We come back right after this.
Game 3 action here at the break. It's a nice lead for the Atlanta Hawks.
They've controlled the pace, and it's been fast. Getting out in the open court and scoring before the defense could get set.
Says the Jet. Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. They were able to take a game on the road, capturing home court advantage. Shaq, how important is Game 3 for them?
Well, Game 3 is always huge. They took care of business on the road. Now they have to hit you guys with a big word. Now they have to capitalize on it.
Ooh. Well, it won't be easy, but I'm going to make a prediction, guys. You ready?
No, but go
Whoever
ahead.
wins this Game 3, they win the series.
That is bold, Kenny. I sort of like it. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Knicks trail by 5. And New York looking at who they've got. Downs is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at point guard.
Nice jumper there from Towns. Boy, he's got a beautiful stroke.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And the basket by Johnson.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. And he gets it to go. Brunson's got 30 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The Hawks leading by 4. Here's McCollum. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
This is the kind of scoring punch that McCollum can provide. He gets it done at all 3 levels.
Hart outside. Brunson with it. Towns a screen on McCollum. And it's Brunson missing. The Hawks shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. Okongwu's shot is good.
I really like the start here. Great aggressiveness, red hot to start this half.
Assistant, Jalen Johnson.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Brunson kicks to Towns from the arc. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Johnson from outside. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Knicks trail by 8. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Brunson on the move. Banked in off the glass. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Hawks have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Alexander Walker on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 6 assists in the game.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They rolling.
New York shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Bridges for 3. Johnson with the rebound.
I think everybody in the building expecting them to make that collective shot.
Good work there as it goes. And now an 11-point Atlanta lead.
They have come out of halftime in fuego.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Bridges outside. Anunoby kicks to Hart. And here is Bridges. He's got 5. Oh, Brunson good from range.
He's doing everything he can, though he might have to do even more.
The Hawks leading by 8. Johnson outside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot's good by Alexander Walker.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Hart. Still yet to score. Towns the pass to Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Brunson's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Knicks. Atlanta's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. And good that time.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Brunson. After the basket by Onyeka Okongwu. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Karl Anthony Towns. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. He's feeling it. Again, the Hawks score.
Well, with his ability to both score and facilitate, McCollum really fits the combo guard label.
Knicks trail by 10. Here's Brunson. He has 38 in the game. Outside, Towns. Off target from three-point range.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Here's Brunson following the bucket by the Hawks. Towns down low, covered by Okongwu. And it's Towns missing. Okongwu dishes to Johnson. Here's Daniels. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now Brunson. Hart outside. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside.
You know, he does a little bit of everything. But when Hart is draining the three-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
The Hawks leading by 11. Pass to Alexander Walker. Daniels from outside. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
The wheel come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Brunson. Outside, Towns. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. The 3 from Johnson. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
Now here's Bridges. 5 points in the game. Releases. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds here tonight. From downtown, the shot's good from Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got 11 points here in just the second half. Here's Brunson. Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. And he makes good on the layup. Brunson's got 40 points.
He's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 17-7 run. In the corner, Daniels. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Towns, who's got 20. Brunson, a good finish at the rack off the slick feet. 42 points here for Jalen Brunson. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Robinson's checked in for Hart, and Miles McBride subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Here's McCollum. He's got 20. Here's Okongwu. Buries the long-range jumper. Okongwu's now got 12.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Anunoby outside. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. The Hawks leading by 20. Here's Okongwu. Another three for Atlanta.
That's clearly a recent trend. Big guys who can shoot it from distance.
New York's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Brunson the bounce pass. Towns against Johnson. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. Atlanta making some changes. Jock Landale's checked in for Okongwu, and Kuminga's subbed in for Dyson Daniels. Landry Shamet's checked in for New York. So it's Atlanta now. Outside, Kuminga. Here he goes. That fall. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And that's 11 points for Jonathan Kuminga.
A strong finish by Kuminga. That's his game.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. New York moving the ball around. Beyond the arc. And again for three.
and he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. Here's Johnson. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And that's now 28 points for Johnson.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Johnson with it. He has 45 points. Driving inside. Good on the shot. Brunson's got 47 points.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Johnson, that's for two. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
And here's Brunson outside. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And the Hawks making a change here. Resolute checked in, and a switcher also for New York. Diawara's checked in. Here's Brunson. And the Knicks miss again. The Hawks shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, Resolute has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Kisper's checked in for Johnson. And then for New York, Akporti's checked in. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. The free throw drops for Resolute.
Looking like your classic wing. Zachary Resolute is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman.
Robinson, that's good.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Here's Landale. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Landale's got 9 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And the dunk by Robinson.
Going through the defense, Robinson flexing for the and-one chance.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
Wallace is checked in for the Hawks. And a switcher also for New York. Dottier's checked in. On the free throw, no good.
And, you know, Robinson's length is really impressive, and he uses it quite well to wipe away shots. He is an elite rim protector.
And Kuminga gets it to go.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And here are the Knicks.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Alvarado. No scoring in this one. In the corner, Shamet with it. No good on the three.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. And it seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
New York shooting a superb 63% from the field. McBride finds Alvarado. Drives to the hoop. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Alvarado. Newell, he's checked in for Atlanta. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Sohan's checked in. And he makes both free throws. 1:30 left to play in the third. After Rizichet fires at the elbow. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Now McBride. He's got 13. In the corner, Shamet with it. Some nice passing by New York here. Bangs home the trifecta. Alvarado's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Pass to Rizichet. Lets it fly. And it falls over the rim and in. Now that's 17 points for Rizichet.
Another one for Rizichet. This young man from France has insane potential, and we are seeing a bit of it tonight.
And here are the Knicks. Alvarado with it. He has 5. McBride's shot is off.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Landale misses.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the third. There's the drive. Robinson lays it up and banks it in. Robinson's got 16.
And he has found the stroke, folks. Continues to knock down shot after shot. Perfection thus far.
Here's Kispert. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
And so it's Atlanta holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Newell out there with Jock Landale. Then it's Corey Kispert. And then there's Zachary Rizichet. And it's Kuminga in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Alvarado. Following the basket by Jonathan Kuminga. And Asa Newell will pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Alvarado finds Towns. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. Yep, it counts. 18 points for Robinson.
And when Robinson is scoring like this, it's an added bonus. Keep feeding his hot hand as long as he has it.
The Hawk shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Here's Newell in Atlanta again with the bucket.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Corey Kispert.
Here's Alvarado. One minute now into this fourth quarter. A putback, and Robinson is right there. Robinson's got 20 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Newell, good.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
You know what I've always said, partner? Good shooting covers over a multitude of ills, and we're seeing it right now.
Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And the basket by Alvarado. Alvarado's got 10 points here in the second half. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Miles McBride. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. It's McCollum on the wing. He's defended by Alvarado. And the basket by McCollum.
Yeah, McCollum, he can find shots in the mid-range. That's part of his versatility.
Now, here's Clarkson. Defended by Kispert. Pass to Towns. From deep. Rebounded by the Hawks.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now, Alvarado. Now Robinson. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Here's Clarkson. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers. He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
The Hawks have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. And that one drops. McCollum's got 24.
A natural score. Give McCollum any room to get his shot off, and he's going to let it fly.
Clarkson passes to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Kispert. That one wide left. New York has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And it's Shamet missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
It's McCollum on the wing. He's defended by Alvarado.
And over the years, McCollum has become one of the more reliable scorers in our league.
Here's Alvarado. He's guarded by McCollum. Out to Clarkson. Pass to Shamet. Here's Alvarado. Off target with his 3. Hawks have gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. From the high post. And it's Risa missing. The Knicks have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. 3-pointer. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Over Alvarado. And that one hits back iron. New York shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. To the paint. Wants to get it to Robinson, and does. Yep, that one goes.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Now here's McCollum. Shoots over Alvarado. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Now, here's Shamet. He's tightly guarded. Alvarado with it. Robinson on the wing. Outside, Towns. No good from outside.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
Here's Landale. Rebounded by Clarkson.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Alice position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gaze checked in. Okongwu comes in for Kuminga. Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for Corey Kispert. And Hield subbed in for McCollum. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Landry Shamet. Mikal Bridges checked in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Now, here's Hart. And Hart throws it down.
Way too easy for Hart. This is why the defense has to push him out of the paint.
Atlanta's shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Here's Hield. And that one goes long. New York with the ball. Here's Brunson. An easy 2 points on the layup. Brunson's got 49 points in the game.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
Hard not to wonder if maybe they left it until too late. I mean, they finally started to make some things happen, but at this point, they almost have to be perfect the rest of the way.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Johnson, he's checked in for Rizachet. The Hawks leading by 22. Here's Hield. Atlanta again missing. Knicks on offense. They're on a 10-2 run here. Anunoby right side. Takes it off the glass.
Yeah, you know, we see OG has really improved his jump shot, but I like when he takes that thing inside, uses his athleticism in the painted area.
Hawks have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Here's Hield. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Brunson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Good, that's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Anunoby with it. Johnson's there. Anunoby, no good.
They conceded the points to him, and he couldn't take advantage of it. That miss is going to bother him for a while.
Here's Johnson. Rebounded by Hart. Knicks trail by 18. Bridges, right side. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Yeah, that time Bridges got loose and got everything he wanted right there. What a throwdown.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. From 15 feet away, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
Anunoby, good.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Atlanta leading by 14. Here's Hield. Bridges with the board.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
and cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
The Hawks shooting the ball with incredible accuracy, 68% so far. Here's Vincent. And again, unable to change momentum here. Knicks trail by 12. Anunoby kicks to Hart. New York moving the ball around. For three, Bridges. Rebound, Atlanta. Okongwu's now got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
He gets that one.
Yeah, a nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Hart, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Gay. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. He's off from 3. The Hawks leading by 14. And here is Okongwu. Now Vincent healed with it. Bridges covering. Another shot. Can't get it. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. Hart outside. Brunson right side. Converting through contact. Nice job by Brunson.
Such an impressive feel for the game and with the ball in his hands. Brunson is so clever. He can outsmart a lot of defenders with his dribble moves.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, C.J. McCollum.
Man, his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
With a chance to take command in this series, he did everything. That is the kind of killer instinct you need in the playoffs. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team, and despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
And good! There's another.
And talk about coming up huge. What a performance.
He's nearing the franchise record for most points in a playoff game. This guy is clutch. The Hawks leading by 10. Oh, what a finish.
And a long windup and ball and follow through on the one-hand jam.
He's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
New York shooting and offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. Not going to go. The Hawks shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. Johnson fires. And he hits from 17.
An underrated part of what Johnson brings to this offense, that mid-range game.
Brunson against McCollum. And Brunson, here we go. Good! Lays it right in there.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Here's McCollum. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Not that time. It won't go. Anunoby. Strong move off the glass.
Boy, they tried tying up Anunoby, but he's so strong. He was able to fight through it.
1:10 left in the fourth quarter.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Hawks.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
Yeah, and once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And this is a pretty decisive victory. They take the lead in the series 2-1.
Yeah, game 3s are very important. If they can keep this sort of confidence going into game 4, boy, they are going to be tough to beat.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Johnson.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Man, that's a bit of a strange choice right there. The tech is the last thing you want right now.
Here's the teardrop. Okongwu pulls it down.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Johnson outside. From about 19. And it misses.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Brunson hits it again. Wow. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's McCollum. 24 seconds left in the game. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that turns the lead to 6. And so he hits both. Here's the Hawks with the ball. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved.
Again, what an avalanche!
And he's now playing the second most points ever in a playoff game.
Boy, he is really taking advantage of the defense. Nobody's been able to contain him. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage it.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
That should about seal the deal, showing the killer instinct.
Hart outside. Now Anunoby jacks up a three. And it's off.
And what a day on the glass for a guy who's given up a lot of size out on the floor.
And so the Hawks take the win. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first two games of the series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference Quarterfinals. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And now, our player of the game, C.J. McCollum.